Hello everyone and welcome to Excel Education. Today we are going to discuss about a headline topic that has been going on in the news. India and China border standoff. Decades ongoing conflict. The India-China standoff is a military standoff that has been going on between India and China along the line of actual control LAC region over border disputes. Line of actual control separating India and Chinese territories persisted from the 1962 Sino-Indian War. Since 5th May 2020, skirmishes has been going on between the Indian and Chinese troops at multiple locations along the LAC. Incidents have been taken place near Pangong Lake and Galwan River Valley in Ladakh and Nakhula Pass in Sikkim. China raised objection against the infrastructure development by the Indian authorities along the LAC in the Indian territory. Chinese authorities claims that since the infrastructure is being constructed in the disputed area, Indian actions are inappropriate. However, Indian authorities rejects the action of construction of road as being inappropriate since the road is being constructed inside the Indian territory and conveyed that infrastructure development will continue. According to the sources, on the other hand, China has already developed infrastructure on each side. Defense sources said that infrastructure development would continue along the LAC despite the ongoing tensions. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh said that the situation in the border region is under control. Talks have been going on between the two sides at military official level to negotiate. Rajnath Singh said that India and China are talking to each other through military and diplomatic channels to resolve the standoff along the LAC. He cited the example of 73-day Doklam standoff in 2017, where the situation appeared very tense then but was eventually resolved through dialogue. In 2017, the two countries engaged in a 73-day standoff at Doklam, the Tri-Junction region where India, China and Bhutan meet, but the situation was eventually resolved through dialogue. US President Donald Trump had offered to mediate between the two countries in solving the dispute. However, the two countries refused his offer and cleared that the two countries are capable of solving the dispute. On 6 June 2020, there was talk between the senior military commanders of the two countries. Lieutenant General level officials of both sides of the military took part in the meeting. India firmly conveyed the demand to China for restoring the status quo as existed in April 2020 along the border. On 9 June 2020, defense sources said that India and Chinese troops began partial disengagement from some of the stand-up points along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh. A series of ground-level military talks are going to take place over the next days. Partial disengagement has happened from some points in Galwan and Hot Spring areas. The Chinese side removed some of the tents and some troops and vehicles have been moved back, and the Indian side too has reciprocated, the official sources said. However, there is no change on the ground situation at Pangong Tiso. No mention was made of the situation at Nakhula Pass in Sikkim as the focus for these talks was the Ladakh situation. India will continue to have a major build-up until China withdraws the build-up done there. The Indian army is fully prepared for a long and permanent deployment if the PLA doesn't retreat, the sources stated. It was reported earlier that the Indian side also told the Chinese counterpart that it won't stop construction, including the DBO road. For the better interaction at higher level between the two armies, Corps Commander formal meetings has also been proposed to be held once or twice every year. The sources said that Major General level talks were held on Wednesday, 10th June in Galwan area as part of the series of talks, as had been decided at Corps Commander level meeting on Saturday, 6 June at the LAC at Moldo Chushul. In the meeting, the Indian delegation pressed for restoration of status quo and immediate withdrawal of sizable number of Chinese troops from all the standoff points, they said. They said that the major general level dialogue took place in a positive atmosphere with an aim to further ease tensions between the two sides. The Chinese Foreign Ministry also said that both sides had agreed to handle the situation properly and in line with the agreement to ease the situation, but did not provide specific details on some of the standoff points such as Pangong Lake, where Chinese troops are still present on India's side of the LAC. China said on Wednesday it had reached agreement with India on the ongoing tensions along the line of actual control, a day after India announced troops from both sides had begun a partial disengagement from some of the standoff points. So this is it for today, and if you liked the video, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for further notifications. Thank you.